Josh Taylor versus Ryan Martin. Enough said. I'm ready. Alright guys, yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live, man. Alright, we got Josh Taylor versus Ryan Martin. To be honest, man, this is a damn good fight, a clash of styles. Man, I do have, someone who I'm leaning towards, man, but let's just get into it. You got Josh Taylor, right? To me, this guy is crafty. He disguises a lot of his punches to try to get open shots. Pretty good speed, really good foot movement. Southpaw, yes, he can switch to orthodox as well. A boxer puncher type of style. The one thing that he does pretty well as well is counter punch, And if he has you hurt, he definitely will become the bully. Now, we look at Ryan Martin. I mean, this is a guy that, they call him the blue chip, and not the movie, but, they should call him Thud, because every time he throws a jab or a punch, it's like he's thudding you. Bow, bow. Everything is like an active piston that's moving to cause damage. There is no light shots. There is no, I'm going to set you up. Everything is meant that once he hits you, to definitely get your undivided attention. I mean, he has good body work and that jab. He has a piston-like jab that comes out and it's used to actually hurt and not just a range finder. Now, some things that I would say that Ryan might need to work on is cutting up the ring. Because when you face a fighter like Josh Taylor, who has good footwork, you're going to have to be quick to turn, and not just turn, but to cut it off, because Josh Taylor going to be moving, using no angles to find those shots. And by him being a southpaw, you got to watch out for that right hook and also that lead left. And the one thing I would say to Ryan Martin is, don't get discouraged, because he has a great jab. But when you're facing a southpaw type fighter, a lot of times that jab just don't land as well because the feet are on the same side and the lead hand are on the same side, and they typically get in the way. But guys, we go back to our golden rule. Get your foot, I'm talking to Ryan, get your lead foot on the outside of his lead foot and shoot that jab either over top of Joshua's or maybe even under Joshua's if he's trying to paw with it. Also, man, listen, set that right hand up. Yeah, you shooting your jab, it's not landing. But wow, shoot a lead right out of nowhere. Maybe even follow up with a hook. Maybe even follow up with another straight right hand to try to catch Josh Taylor. Because a lot of times it's going to be very hard to catch somebody who's pretty elusive, but he can't be hit with just one shot. Now, what Josh Taylor is, I would tell Josh to take advantage of Ryan Martin. Even though he does throw a piston-like jab, man, he doesn't all the time double and triple it up. It's typically ha, that one really quick hard jab. But if Josh can get the timing of it, I would definitely say counter that with a straight left hand down the body. And also Ryan Martin typically puts his hands up in a tight guard to try to catch shots. Ryan doesn't really have great upper body movement. He's not a real crazy slipper. He relies on catching a lot of shots off of his hands. But a lot of times with people that got a high guard is, instead of throwing those body shots trying to get around the sides, throw them uppercuts right in the navel, throw them straight right hands or straight lefts right at the navel. Get up under those elbows where that cushion is typically at sometimes, or come with a straight uppercut straight and split the guards. But guys, this is your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here live. Again, guys, I do this on my break. I got a second break, so you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk this boxing. Now, I'm going to step out for a minute, walk back to the building, and continue to talk. And while I do that, please feel free to go ahead and throw some loving on this channel. Go ahead and slap that like button. And matter of fact, subscribe if you haven't. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the What's Blazing the What's Blazing family. Got tongue tied. All right. Now, let's get to it, guys. Let's get serious. Josh Taylor, to me, overall skill set, to me, is better than Ryan Martin. But Ryan Martin has that type of style that if he catches you with one of those shots, or if he hits you with, let's say Josh Taylor is outboxing him, using those angles, it just seemed like Ryan Martin just a hair too slow to kind of get off. And all of a sudden, it just takes one good punch, maybe a good hook to the body. I can see Josh Taylor kind of folding up for a minute, or maybe even get that good 1-2. That's another thing for Ryan Martin. I would definitely say, dude, listen, your jab might not get off, but throw the jab anyway. A good nice 1-2 and throw that 2 down the pipe could do wonders. Or if you see that Josh Taylor is leaning a certain way, don't throw that 2 where his head is, where it's currently at. Throw it to where he's leaning at, and that 2 might be able to get off. But guys, thank you for giving me your time. I appreciate it. This is your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. Let me know, who do you think is going to win? I am going to lean towards Josh Taylor. But if Ryan Martin wins, he's probably going to win by knockout. T-Dub is Blazing the Sports. I'm out.